What is happening, everybody, on YouTube? Steve again with Rake and Profit, coming back to you with another Google Live Hangout. This is part 2 of Kindle Publishing. If you guys followed me on my first video in part 1 of the Kindle Publishing, I talked about a few things that would help you to get started with Kindle Publishing and making money selling Kindle books. We talked about, I got my handy little notes next to me, we talked about brainstorming ideas for trying to figure out how to or what to write a book about. We also talked about the writing process. And again, you guys could go back to video 1. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but we talked about the writing process, outsourcing it, doing it yourself. And we also talked about editing the book. And again, it was editing yourself or outsourcing it. And we talked about a bunch of tips and tricks for doing that. So this is part 2 of Kindle Publishing. If you guys haven't watched part 1, I would definitely just turn this off right now, just get out of here and go back to part 1 because you're going to be a little lost and not really know what I'm talking about. Part 1, I also talk about what Kindle Publishing is, how much money I've been making so far over the first, I think I'm on 4 months now, and just kind of updated you with in terms of like what it really was and stuff. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about 2 more elements that have to play in terms of Kindle Publishing. We're going to be talking about formatting your book for Kindle, and we're also going to be talking about uploading the actual book to the platform. And there's a few things that you have to do when you do that, a few spaces you got to fill out. You got to know a few things. So I'm going to show you guys firsthand how I do it. Just a quick overview. I'm not going to go into all the details and nuances of formatting your book because that could take an hour by itself. But and the same with uploading to the platform. I'm just going to give you a quick overview to kind of get you moving in the right direction. Because if you really want to learn about this, I would suggest that you check out the course that I took for making money through Kindle. And if you want to find out what that course is, all you got to do is go into my description. Go into the description right now of YouTube, and I wrote a comment that says join my newsletter. And if you join my newsletter, I'll send you out a whole bunch more information in terms of the course that I took, how you can get it, and also give you guys a bunch of tips and tricks that have to do with publishing on Kindle, stuff like that. I don't really want to put it through YouTube. Especially because I want to be able to give you the affiliate link as well. I'm going to promote it to you, but trust me, this is an awesome course. This is what I took, and I'm going to share with you some of my numbers that I've been earning so far. And this is, I think it's my 4th month now, 4th or 5th month. I want to say 4th month doing it. And the first month I only made like 25, 30 bucks. The second month I think I was up to 75. And the third month, which was July, I ended up making a lot of money. And I updated you with my income, and I think I was on track for about 300 or so, but I ended up making a lot more than that. The last week it was a huge push. I banged out a lot more books that I wrote myself and also outsourced, and ended up making a lot more money than that in July. And August so far, I am killing it. Things are really scaling up. So let me share my screen with you, show you my numbers so far. And again, this is my, I think this is my 3rd or 4th month, somewhere around there. I got to check, but been really starting to take it serious, and I'm starting to scale it up, and there's some potential there to make money. So if any of you folks are interested in making money online, especially passive income, and maybe you want to have a little side project besides selling on eBay or Amazon FBA or Etsy or Craigslist, or maybe you're even making YouTube videos, this is another great way to make money. Trust me, I'm still selling on eBay. As you can see behind me, I got a bunch of clothes there. I got my scale. I got my hangers. I mean, this is my office. This is primarily for eBay and stuff. That's what I'm doing. But I'm telling you right now, putting your eggs in a whole bunch of different baskets is a smart thing sometimes, especially when you're an entrepreneur and you're on your own. You never really know what could happen. You get kicked off eBay. I could get kicked off eBay tomorrow for selling a pair of fake, let's say, True Religion jeans, or maybe I get too many negative feedbacks, or my defect rate goes too high and I get kicked off. What would I do? I mean, same with Amazon FBA. I had a friend who got kicked off because he, I don't know what he did. He had a few, he had too many returns or something like that. So, I mean, you never really know. You're playing in their sandbox. So when you're an entrepreneur, especially when you're selling on eBay, Amazon, Etsy, stuff like that, you got to have little side projects going on that are bringing in money just in case shit hits the fan, excuse my language, because you never really know what's going to happen. So Kindle Publishing, again, I've been doing it for a few months, starting to scale up, starting to make some money. By no means do I consider myself to be an expert. I don't even know if I consider myself to be an intermediate. I'm just getting started, so I'm pretty much just taking you guys along on my journey. With Kindle publishing, sharing what I know, trying to help you as much as possible to make money online, because there's so many opportunities online. It's ridiculous. It's just a matter of what you want to go towards, what you want to focus your energy on, and how hard you want to push it. So let me share with you my numbers. Before we do that, let me jump into the comment section to see what's going on, see if everyone can hear me okay. So bear with me for one moment. All right, looks like things are all right. So let me share with you my numbers. Let me see if I can figure out how to share my screen with you and show you how I did for the month of July. And also I want you to take into consideration too, excuse me, there are two ways to get paid, or not two ways, but when I show you my numbers, this is only for my actual sales. There's also something called Kindle loans or Kindle units. It's pretty much when somebody borrows a book from you. And I'm not going to go into too much depth in terms of what that is, but it doesn't give you it doesn't show your Kindle sales on here, or your royalties from your Kindle loans on here. But I did have about 85 or 90 loans in July, and they ended up paying out about $1.75 or something around there. So there's also an additional about 150 to 180 bucks on top of what you're going to see. That's not shown here. And trust me, if you guys are selling on Kindle and you're doing Kindle publishing, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But let me see if I can share my screen with you. All right, so you should be able to see my screen right now. And as you can see, this is units ordered. This is from July 1st, 2014. Excuse me. This is from July 1st, 2014 to July 31st, 2014. And you can see that this is the paid units in the red. These are people that actually purchased the book, and you can see these 2 days was 21. Those are some big days. Another 21, 16, and the blue is the Kindle loans. So if you add these up, it comes out to around 80, I believe, somewhere around there. But yep. So all the royalties earned that you're going to see below is just for the sales, the paid units in red, and the sales that are in blue are the Kindle loans, and these aren't going to be included. But as you can see, $335 from the U.S. market, $63.94 from GBP. Not sure what that is, but I know it's equal to this $63 is actually equal to about somewhere around $100 in U.S. terms. And then this is the European currency, I guess, Japan, a whole bunch of different stuff. But this came out to about $450, give or take, once you put it into U.S. Denominations, if you want to call it that. And then, like I said, it was about $150 worth of Kindle loans. So I ended up making about $600 in July. And I'm actually over 20 books now that I've created. Last time I talked to you, I was over 10. And I've been banging out a lot of them. I've been outsourcing a lot of books, and I've also been writing a lot of books as well on niche topics. And a lot of you folks that you guys ask me, what can you show me your books? I mean, could you, send me a link or whatever? But I'm telling you right now, a lot of these books that I'm writing on are on super niche topics. I'm targeting topics that there's not a lot of competition. And if I give out my books and tell you the exact titles that I'm using, it's really going to, trust me, when you have over 10,000 people subscribed to your channel, you're going to have a bunch of people attacking it, and the niche is going to get destroyed. So I'm going to get into that more in terms of keyword research and choosing topics down the road. But trust me, there's thousands of topics that you could choose from any keyword phrase. I mean, there's so many out there. So trust me, all you got to do is do a YouTube search for keyword research, finding a niche, and you could figure that out pretty quick how to find your own. But there's tons of niches out there, and I just can't give you my niches, because it's kind of like people selling on Amazon FBA. If you have a certain product that you have, a certain niche product, and you're selling it every single day, you can't give out that product, because all it takes is a few people to get in there, and it's just going to drive the price down. People are going to beat you out with it. So, you got to find your own niche, but we'll get into that more later on in the, part 3, part 4, and whatnot. But I made about $600 in July. It was a pretty good month. Let me see if I can get back to this screen here. All right, so it was about $600 in royalties profit for the month of July. So I'm happy with that. I'm really excited. Things are scaling up. August is going really well. I'm on pace to beat that by a good amount. I'm not going to tell you exactly how I'm doing. I'll keep that for the next update. But things are going well, so I'm excited. Hopefully I can inspire you guys to look more in depth in terms of the Kindle publishing. It's a good opportunity to make passive income and allow you to leverage your time instead of trading your time for money like with eBay and Amazon and Craigslist. And there's nothing wrong with that. I love it. I'm doing it every single day. A big majority of my day is towards doing those types of things, but it's always good to have little side projects. So let's get into the actual content of this, if you want to call it, this little live hangout show. And we're going to talk about formatting your Kindle book. So pretty much before you could upload your book to the Kindle format, to the Kindle platform, you've got to format it correctly. And I'm going to see if I can share my screen with you real quick. Bear with me. Okay, so in front of you should be able to see my WordPad, and this is just a little sample book that I put together. This isn't anything I'm publishing. This isn't even my work at all. I just took some random text off of the internet and just threw it on just so you could see what I'm talking about. There's like a few different topics in here: alcohol, dog training, stuff like that. But I just want to throw something together real quick to show you how to format it just pretty quickly. So there's a few things that you want to consider when you're formatting your book. There's page breaks, there's headings, there's alignments, there's font size. If you want to do images, you got to make sure you format it correctly. But pretty much, here, let me hit this button right here. It'll show all the formatting. Pretty much, to give you a quick little overview, when you put your title, you want to make sure that the title is chosen under the title format right there, because if you don't, it's going to show up funny. And on every page that you're done, you want to hit a page break. So you put your cursor right here and you do insert page break. I already have one there. With your table of contents, again, you want to choose the right heading. You can do like a heading 1 or something like that, whatever you want. But just a sample of a table of contents right here. You don't want to have any page numbers or anything like that. It comes out funny on Kindle readers and stuff. So that's just a sample of a table of contents, chapters. You got the page break. And again, introduction, you want to make sure you choose heading 1, hit the right font and everything. When it comes to the actual body text, I always like to hit normal and do the right alignment or the justify alignment. It always comes out pretty nice like that. So this is like the gist of formatting pretty much. Changing the headings, changing, the bold, the italics, the the way that you align it, stuff like that. So I mean, there's a little bit more to know about this than what I'm just talking about, but this is formatting. If you weren't sure what formatting was, it's just pretty much formatting it the way that it will come out nicely when people are reading it on the Kindle. So that's pretty much how you do it. Like you see the conclusion, this isn't formatted correctly, so I would go to heading 1, hit the font, and then it will be formatted nicely. For this, I would go to normal, justify, go to the correct font size. So that's just a little overview of formatting it. Again, if you want to learn more about all this stuff, you could join my mailing list, and I'll send out some more of the tips and tricks when I have more time to tell you and kind of give you a better overview. I'll also give you that course name that I took. But yeah, that's it right now. Also, if you want, another option is you go over to Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, and you could pay somebody $5 and they'll format it for you. So that's another alternative if you're trying to leverage your time. Fiverr is really awesome. Odesk is awesome. Elancer is awesome for outsourcing writing and stuff like that. But yeah, that's formatting. You could even do a search on YouTube for formatting, and there's some videos that'll teach you really how to do it in depth. But I just want to give you an overview of what formatting was, what it meant, and why you need to do it. It's important to format it correctly, because if you don't format it correctly, your book's going to show up really funny on any Kindle device, and people are going to leave you negative reviews. So that's key. Let me go into the comment section real quick, see what's going on, shout some people out. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. And if any of you guys are doing Kindle publishing, definitely leave a comment below. Let me know how how it's been for you. Have you been making any money? What have you been struggling with? Are you just starting to write your book? Because I know a lot of people have been reaching out to me saying, Steve, you motivated me, you inspired me. I'm starting to write my book. I'll stay in touch with you. And, you know, it's cool. It's cool that I can inspire others to get started. Not saying, trust me, I'm not saying that this is a get-rich-quick scheme at all, because I've already been doing it for 4 months, and I ain't getting rich, I'll tell you that right now, but I'm starting to make some money, and I can see that the future is very bright, especially when I get up to 50, 60, 70, 100 books. I can see it being very, very profitable. So it's a slow business model at first. There's a lot of investing. There's a lot of putting your time and money in. But the beautiful thing about it is once you get all the books written and edited and formatted and on the platform of Kindle, once you get them all reviewed up, and they start selling, I mean, they can make you money for years and years to come without you having to actually trade your time for money. It's there, it's done, it's passive, and that's the thing that I like most about it. So imagine if you could have some passive income coming in every month, even $200-$300 or $500 or $1,000 or upwards of $2,000 coming into your bank account every single month. You don't have to do anything anymore, and you could have that money pay all your bills while you spend your time really working on your eBay business, or your Amazon FBA business, or maybe you want to build a website of your own, you want to start a podcast, maybe you really want to focus your time on a YouTube channel, and you want to make a lot of videos helping people to make money, which what I really love doing, and that's what I'm really going to be focusing my time on a lot more in the future, writing books for you guys, making videos, helping you guys, getting my website up, getting a podcast. These are things that excite me and inspire me. So you really got to find what excites you, what really gets you going, your juice is flowing, what puts a smile on your face. I mean, I love hustling. I love giving value, helping others. I love being a part of a community and just giving back and making money at the same time. There's nothing better than being able to make videos and share what works for me, and writing books about things that I'm passionate about, and also get paid in return. I mean, that's an amazing feeling. So, you know, if I could kill two birds with one stone, give and help and make you guys a lot of money while at the same time making me money, I mean, that is freaking, it's like my dream come true. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. But let's get on to the next step. So we talked about formatting your Kindle. We talked about the page breaks. You got to make sure you do page breaks between all your pages, like in your chapters and whatnot. You got to make sure your headings are correct. You got to make sure it's aligned correctly. You got your title with the title formatting and your headings with the heading format, because if you don't, it's going to look funny. But now I'm going to talk about uploading it to the Kindle platform. So let me share my screen with you again one more time, kind of show you how to do this. Again, it's just gonna be a brief overview just to get you guys thinking that, and let you know that it's actually possible to do. So let me see if I could share my screen with you. All right, here we go. So this is my other account. Obviously, I don't publish any of my books on this account. This is just another account that I use for just buying my own books and stuff like that. I don't have any books uploaded to it. But when you want to go upload a book, you're going to want to go to your Kindle publishing. Hopefully at this point you've already set up your Kindle publishing account. You're going to have a credit card in there or some type of payment form. And I think you might have to go through some approval process. But once that's all done and you're all set up, you got to put in your tax information and stuff. Once you want to add a book, you got the book written, it's edited, it's formatted, you got the cover done, you're all ready to go. You're going to go to add new title. And you're going to let that load. First thing you're going to want to do is enroll this book into KDP Select. So remember I was showing you my income reports and I was telling you that people were borrowing my book. It was called a loan. Well, when you enroll in the KDP Select program, they give you 5 free days to promote your book for free every 3 months, and they also allow people to borrow your book if they are enrolled in the Kindle Unlimited program, which is pretty much a way for you as a consumer to pay $9.99 to be able to read as many books as you want that are in the KDP Select program. So the KDP Select program is awesome. We'll go more in depth in terms of that, but you definitely want to check that off. You want to enroll in the KDP Select. Next, you want to put your book name. We'll call this the YouTube book sample. Then subtitle, we'll just call the subtitle sample YouTube. Next, I like to click the book as part of a series, and this is just an easier way for you to rank your books. So pretty much what I like to do is I like to fill these out with relevant keywords. So maybe if my book is about, let's say my book is about eBay, maybe I could type in eBay selling, eBay marketing, eBay business, eBay tips, eBay by itself, eBay selling advice. I mean, or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So you can just put in relevant keywords, and if you want to figure out what keywords to use, just go over to Google AdWords. You could go there, go into the keyword planner, and you could type in keywords or phrases, and it'll shoot out keywords that are related to it, and also it'll show you firsthand how many people have been searching for those keywords every single month. So you want to fill this out with relevant keywords that people are searching for. Also, another way is to go into the Amazon.com seller bar, and when you start typing in words, it'll give you recommended words that are related to it, or words that people are searching for, or phrases, and you could also put those into the book as part of a series just to get more keywords in there. I usually leave this blank. Here's the description. This is where you're really going to want to spend a lot of time writing a description. All you got to do is go on to Amazon.com, go under Kindle, and search some books, and look for books that are selling a lot, and you're going to probably notice that they have a really nice description. So fill out your description right here. And I like to fill this out a lot. You've got upwards to 4,000 characters to use, so try to use as much as you can to really sell your book. Explain what the book is, why people should buy it, how much it is, have a call to action, put some keywords at the bottom. So usually at the bottom I usually like to do this, tags. So maybe eBay selling on eBay. You get my drift. Put in as many as you want, 15 or 20. Next you go to add contributors. You put in the author name right here. Call me the YouTube man. Next, you're going to want to go under verify your publishing rights. Make sure that this is working okay. Go under verifying your publishing rights, and if you wrote the book and you hold all necessary publishing rights, you could click this right here. If you got this from like free source or something like that, I know Katie Patton was doing stuff like that where she was publishing Kindle books that were for the open market that didn't have any copyright against them, then you would type this is a public domain work, I believe, but I've never done that. Next, you'll go to target your book to customers. So this is important. You want to make sure you choose the right category. So for eBay selling, I would probably go under, let's see, business and economics. I'd probably go to the e-commerce section and choose, we'll just choose two of those, internet marketing, online trading. But a way that you can figure out what categories to choose is to go under Amazon.com, search for a book that's similar to yours, a book that's selling well and is ranking well, and see what categories they're ranking under. And you could find that out by going all the way to the bottom and seeing their sales rank and if they're ranking, and then kind of just copy those categories. But you want to make sure, I mean, if your book doesn't sell very well over the next few months, you might want to change your categories, change your title, change your cover. There's a lot of ways to switch it up, but make sure you choose a good category. Some are more competitive than others. Here's another place for some keywords. You can put in some more keywords, up to 7. Next, you could select to release your book right then and there, or you can make your book available for pre-order. This is actually a new functionality that I've never used, but I'm sure that you're probably ready to release it right now. Next, you browse for your image, you put up your cover, or you could create a cover for free with the free Amazon software. It's called the Cover Creator. It is in beta stage. I've used it before. It's not that awesome, but honestly, just go to Fiverr.com. You can find a book for $2.50 to $5 for a cover, and they do a real nice job. Then you're going to go here, upload your file. You're going to save and continue. It's not going to allow me, I don't think, to go to the next stage. Let's see if it will. No, because I got to fill out all the rest of the information, which I'm not going to do. But once you go to the next page, you pretty much choose your price, and you pretty much approve it for upload. And then once you do that, you click it. It's going to take usually takes between 12 hours, maybe 4 or 5 hours, upwards to a day or two for it to get launched officially, and it'll be on the Amazon website for sale. But that is just the beginning. The book's not going to be selling. Trust me, it's not going to be selling if you don't get reviews on it. positive reviews, and if you don't really start marketing it. So we're going to talk about more of those techniques in the next video, but that was just a little introduction to how you actually upload it onto your Amazon platform. Let me go back to the screen right here. There I am. So hopefully that helped you out a little bit just to get an idea of how it works. Again, I know that's just a quick overview, and I'm going to give you a lot more information about it if you join my newsletter. So check the comment section below on YouTube. It's free. All you got to do is put in your email and confirm it, and I'm going to send you a free guide. It's like 10 highly profitable items to sell on eBay. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you exclusive videos, tips, contests that I'll run just for the people that are on my emailing list and stuff like that. And also I'll share with you the course that I took. I'll probably send you like an affiliate link or something like that of the course that I took, but it's an awesome course. I'm telling you right now, the course I took, if I didn't take that course, there's no way that I would have learned all this stuff, because I mean, there really is a lot to know, but if you take it step by step, you could definitely figure it out and start making some good money. So let me check the comment section real quick, see what's going on, and then I'm going to head out of here. I got a bunch of stuff to do before I go on vacation. I'm leaving on Wednesday, going to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach for a week. Got a hotel, going with my buddy. We're going to have some fun there, also do some business. We've got some business stuff to do over there as well. But yeah, I'm excited. Going to be on the beach, enjoying myself. But I'll make sure to have the laptop with me, answer some questions, make some videos, do some stuff of that nature. See what's going on here. All right. Flip-flops all day. Hey, Steve, what's going on, Flip-flops? I love that name. Kayla H., thanks for all the info. I'm looking forward to hearing more and doing some research. I read a lot of niche Kindle books, so I have a decent idea what it's all about. Awesome. All right, Bass LVCK, what's happening? Yes, we can hear you. So hopefully you guys found some value in this video. I know it wasn't a ton of information. It was probably somewhat vague in nature, but I'm not here, like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm really a beginner, a newbie. So I'm just sharing my adventure with you, letting you know how it's going. Like I said, first month I only made like $25. Second month it was like $75. Third month, which I showed you, was July. I scaled it up to about $600, and now we're in August, and I'm hoping to hit $800, maybe more. We'll see what happens. It depends how much the Kindle loan program pays out, because every month it changes based on how many loans are given out and how much money is in the Kindle pot, if you want to call it that. So I'm hoping to hit 800. We'll see what happens. Things are scaling up. I keep writing more and more books. Hopefully next time I talk to you, I'll be up to 30 books. I mean, I've been working hard. I've been working my tail off getting these books edited and revised and Kindle covers made and all that. So it's a lot of upfront work, but the payoff is definitely looking very bright in the future. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Join my free newsletter below in the comment section. All you got to do is put in your email and you'll get a bunch of free stuff. I'm not going to spam you or anything like that. Don't worry. I'm going to respect you guys because I respect your time, and time is money. So take care. Keep on picking and making on money, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.